Guess I should do an audio check, but yeah, it's just nostalgic. I haven't played a Capcom game in a long time. Offline. Continue. Yeah, actually, I want both off. Console to screen subtitles off. No, I want subtitles. Okay. Okay, so I don't have access to like a higher difficulty. I'm just stuck on this mode. Oh wow, this is weird. So there's like a start menu and then there's... That's unusual for an RPG. Usually it's a bad sign when a streamer plays a game he's never played before and... Play the story from the beginning, play the... Should I play this on hard mode? That's what I want to know. Hold on. Let me hear my own voice. I'm doing audio check too, so. That's what I want to know. Hold on. Okay. I'm really trying to think about it. The last time I played a Capcom game, I think... Well, I played Street Fighter in my cousin's house and Mega Man. So that was like 2020. Two years before that, 2018, I played the Mega Man X Legacy. Oh yeah, I played the Zero ZX collection, which I actually have on me last year. So yeah, I played a lot of Capcom games. Okay. Hard mode. First time. Let's see if this is a good idea. I'm gonna put it on Google. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do regular new game and put off hard mode until later, because so it's just people who are familiar with the original.
Have you a light source?
Okay, curatives. Okay, so I can combine items. Like I'm doing Resident Evil tools. There's a jump.
We should hurry.
Oh wow, this is interesting. This reminds me a lot of Dark Souls.
We near our journey's end, the final station of our long struggle.
kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance.
Okay.
Pit against the worm's evil. Hobgoblin is a formidable foe. A goblin. No interruption.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
I heal your wounds.
Okay, so we got like burn damage.
Don't suffer the worm to work any further atrocities.
Oh, sorry.
Has been slaughtered.
I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. I'm looking a little silly right now, but
Monsters have made a shambles of this place.
the combat seems to be like DMC, but I haven't played a DMC game besides DMC 2, which, you know, people don't like that one.
No. I fear the whole of the Vanguard has been slaughtered. It was the feet of countless pilgrims first beat down this road to the temple. I feel it close by, Arisen. Stay ever ready as we advance. Come, Master! Are there no other survivors?
Oh wow, so they're yanking the shit out of my chain right now.
Sense another presence.
Strike now!
Right this way. Did it? Come on.
Arisen, you've come. We thought to inundate the worm with sheer numbers, a sea of blades. 'Twas our fool's help. Our sea runs dry, and the Duke's army is lost again. Arisen, I beg you, sir, grant vengeance to those who've fallen. If this be of use, I will give it gladly.
Okay, so I figured a panacea would be a heal all item.
Right this way.
But yeah, part of the reason why I wanted to play this game was because it reminded me of Final Fantasy 15, not 15, 16.
Worm must be made.
Which, again, the lead guy for the battle system there also worked on this game, so makes sense.
I'll draw its attention!
Okay.
A flying beast arisen! It's within striking range.
I brought you fire blades.
Hold it still while I finish it.
Rain steel upon it!
Yeah, so far I don't think this game is like for me. Like the whole having like a big ass crew, I can already see myself getting lost.
This way!
A hobgoblin arisen. Be wary.
Like there are action games where you have a party with you, but So if I hit it really fast, like, he starts swinging like that way.
We'll roll them in a single charge. Rain steel upon it.
I feel like I'm doing everything wrong, but I have a feeling with a game like this, some like expert dude will come through and like tell me what I should be doing instead. Mind you, I've never played a DMC.
Lure them down in strikes.
Snow Harpy.
Just within range of our steel.
Oh, someone's asking for help.
Survivors, let's join them.
Oh man, I'm looking kind of dumb right now.
Upon it.
Let me try to cop some treasure.
Our goal is
So is there like weapon durability here? Let me sheath my weapon. Okay. So if I tap that, I do a dash.
Arisen! This way, sir!
That means it's very much similar to that other game I was playing.
stay ever ready.
Charles of Mana.
Fear of the beasts all around.
Treasure, perhaps.
Arisen! This way, sir! Our army is routed. It is plain truth. Beyond that grand door, the dragon makes its roost.
Feel it close by us. Stay ever ready as we advance.
Oh, like a chimera thing.
The ghost is weak to physical attack.
Okay.
Strike at it with magic!
They hold the advantage.
Rain steel upon it. Fight with all you have.
Shall not cast!
Okay, yeah.
Line with
Oh wait. Oh shit, that's like a weird texture thing.
Now choose, flee, or step forward. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the eternal ring.
I mean, from what I've seen, I think Final Fantasy 16 has a little more going for it with its basic combat, but then again, I haven't unlocked all the mechanics, and it's not like I've basically done everything with what I've had given to me. Yeah, this really does have that PlayStation free vibe. Like, I remember that era of Skyrim, Dark Souls, Monster Hunter. I don't know, when the high fantasy action RPGs were king. And Japanese games started like westernizing, which I thought that was cool. It was interesting. The westernized Japanese games were really western, but at the same time, the really JRPGs, you would have English dubs where people would be using the title senpai and san. Okay, so yeah, I think I want a girl. Channel tradition, let's see. What would be a good girl name? I guess I'll just go for a feminized version of my name. Trying to think of who this chick so far reminds me of. Is there like a way I can like change like their features? Oh, okay, I see. That's Liddy from Jimmy Neutron. Okay, is this like an elf? Okay. She got a big sort of look. Oh, this one has like some broad shoulders. That might be cool. Okay, what type of character would I want though? This one looks like really tiny and shit. I like supposed to be like a teenager. I kind of like this chick's look, but does that match with the Davida thing I'm trying to go for? Should probably go for like someone who looks a little more Germanish. Check the back of her dome. Oh wow, that thing with the piano was actually kind of cool. Okay. Height, weight. Maybe this chick. And it kind of reminds me of those like old school smoking commercials. Oh, I shouldn't say that because that's like a real person who went through some shit. Okay, this one actually has like a very interesting look to her. Let me see. This one kind of looks like she might be like a gypsy type lady. Let me compare to blondes. Okay, this one is kind of reminds me of Ayla from Chrono Trigger. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this chick. Okay, this one lady sounds edgy. Okay. It was either gonna be her or the one who might have been like Ghanaian. Okay, this beginner getup works for her. I'm kind of feeling it. Or the one who with the short hair.
Hear ye, hear ye. The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
Was that like a hey bestie situation?
It's the dragon! Get to the boat! Pick up fire!
I kind of wish I went with the black lady because I think she would rock this fit too. I know these are like the starter fatigues. Yeah, I would have had her rock this shit. It was gonna be either or. It was a toss up. But I'm kind of glad I didn't go with the lady with the short pixie cut because she wouldn't have rocked this fit. Am I gonna pick that sword up later on? Oh, okay, so I was right on the Chekhov's gun. Okay, so is the premise here basically the same as Skyrim? I'm just out here killing dragons. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of depth to this combat system since it is the DMC guys who worked on this shit. Okay, so doing a strong hit makes her like get off. Oh, she was slumped just like that. If there's a high tide, she's drowning. Oh, he's seeing red. That could be a girl dragon. We could be dealing with a Shrek situation though. How is she still functioning with her heart removed? Okay, but she got like a scar, I see now. You know, I was looking at the outfit and how she has like that lace thing in the front. I was like, is that gonna come into play later on? I guess it does. I mean, she's literally a heart less at this point. Oh, so she wants to get her shit back. Yeah, I'm gonna take the basic thing because, you know, I want to do the hacking and slashing. Okay, so L1 is the block. What does R1 do? Oh, it would have been bad if someone was behind there and I would have like clipped through that wall and ended their stuff.
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed. Her heart lies silent.
It's a good thing they didn't rule her as dead and bury her in like a ditch.
Yes.
Mere magic, work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Hopes no good come of this. I must go see to the others, Kina.
Kina. That's how you pronounce it? I'm gonna have to keep that in mind when I ever like run down on Final Fantasy IX.
You should be a bed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I worry for you, Kaz.
Kaz? Like we're cousins or some shit? Let me raise the volume real quick. I don't wanna like start smashing shit in her house and stuff. So are weapons like limited in durability? Let me check. Rusted sword. Maybe I should have kept that sword that I stole from that soldier who's probably dead or running. So I can like cancel into a jump. Okay, so I'm just testing stuff because, you know, it's been a long time since I played a game like this. I know it's going to be a little simplified compared to other games of this nature, because... Okay, so now they're encouraging me to mess around with certain items. Plebeian shirt. Cloth greaves. What about my shoes? Okay, let's see. Head, torso, arms, legs, cloaks, jewelry. It's a lot for equipment, besides, you know, the weapons, main and secondary. Curatives, tools, materials. Cover a bit of health, combine it with this. Desiccated herbs. So if I do it slowly, I can do like a 5-hit combo. No, I can actually extend it. Hopefully no one's out here thinking, oh, is this guy a robot pretending to play a game? Interventive. Stop thief, you have violated the law. I don't feel like jacking stuff from these guys, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. I'm just gonna like break into people's places and steal their shit.
Banker's greetings, appointment. What can I do you for? I can now.
There's like dude who looks like a discount version of me. I would say this. What is that? Beast steak instead of beef steak. Or how the Dominicans would call it, beefsteak. Yeah, I just don't feel like jacking stuff from people in this game. In JRPGs, I take as much as I want, but...
You look well, child. Up to your old mischief, Minnow. If you've time to gad about, make yourself useful. We all knew the dragon was coming. The faith can keep their prophecies. The dragon always comes around, sure as the seasons. You look well, child.
Okay, how much money do I have? Let's see. I got money for a lot of stuff. Let's see.
You look well. Take care, Minnow.
Who's the fella to turn to?
some terror of that dragon, eh?
I remember when I had like a hairdo like that. That's what happens when like people who don't really understand my hair. They usually make it look like that because they think, oh, he's just gonna have a bowl cut and then maintain that. No, I grow my stuff out, so it's gotta look good when it's like growing in. I mean, nowadays like people have some sense with longer hair because guys are getting that. But back in the day, man, it was the worst. I mean, I'm a little critical of how dudes cut my hair now. If they don't get it, because they'll give me like a perm thing, but it'll still look good. It's just not my preference. I'm not trying to look like someone's grandma. Like what they gave to Kabuto in that power filler. Is this guy gonna be my pawn? So they come out like gacha characters?
That man you were speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot.
It's like a gacha game.
Sure enough, the spark drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords, myrmidons they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind would be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place?
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you have ample supplies.
Can I talk to this man?
That pawn will be looking for. Why don't you see? His kind will rot where they stand, unless a human orders them to move.
Very well. How do you suppose the well is sealed? I'll go at once.
Okay, I just want you to pull up with me. I wasn't thinking you were gonna do all this extra shit. Now I'm just hitting buttons on the D-pad to like.
Word is the fishmonger here is also learned in medicinal herbs.
Okay, so he's giving me quest advice. I see. So this is a dude who, if I don't like guide him around, he's just gonna starve to death. But he's programmed to give me advice. That's interesting.
Dried fish are a local
Yeah, he might be neuroatypical, but kind of like me in that sense.
You look well.
Seems they trade in textiles, though I'm not certain they're open. Such vivid colors.
Yeah, especially if he's saying stuff like such vivid colors. And, oh, he's buying for me. Or did he sell something for me? I don't know.
Join me for a drink.
It reminds me of like a gacha system in like a cell phone game where you pull a character from a different realm. like a different video game universe. Like you spend $30 trying to get Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and you end up getting, I don't know, Naruto instead. Like that type of gacha. Okay, so any angle I tap the screen button.
I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I have news for Merrill. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you go in my stead? You've the right of it. I ought to tell him myself. He deserves as much. His brother is dead. It happened on the shore ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merrin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but please go and tell him.
A lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest.
Oh. Okay, so I can see myself getting controller tie.
From day to night, this area feels completely different. Who's the fellas?
Jaquan.
Some terror, that dragon, eh?
Alonzo, probably.
Why not see that?
Fate mocks me. I thought to run, even made a start of it. Yet here I am again.
Okay. We gotta find a guy named Merrick and tell him that his sibling is dead and shit. His big bro, little bro, I don't know.
I've seen it with my own eyes, I have. I was in the bloom of my woman when last a dragon came to Francis.
You had to be there, that's what she's saying.
What? Do you need something?
Man. That dude's sick of my shit, I can tell. No, this game has like a good simplicity going to it for its control scheme. I was worried this was going to be a game with like a whole lot going on. But it doesn't seem to be the case. I wish I can just like pull up like a bigger map though. Oh, okay, I can. Hold on. Encampment, cross.
Are your travel preparations
Not quite. So this game, does it have like a day-night cycle?
Aye, plenty of appetite. What can I do you for? I can now.
Never mind, it kind of looks like Eddie Guerrero.
Quite tidy this room. What? Cortez is found? I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor. Died in man. Elvar bears no fault in that. There's no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go. Put Elvar at ease.
They always gotta have these like easy ass side quests where you just talk to somebody.
Are you certain we ought to enter someone's home unbidden?
That's actually very wise thing to say.
Can't go near the water for fear of monsters? Best you watch yourself. That damnable worm left most our boats in splinters. I worry about the boats. They can be mended or built anew. We've more pressing concerns than catching fish now.
Is that man dead? Okay, so guess I should go to the church. Yola's house. Okay, I'm starting to map this game out in my head now.
There's talk of monsters emerging from the shallows all along the shore. Nasty things, too. The bride. They say there are many, and yet one, whatever that means. Seems this bride can be bested once more. Naught to do but avoid the water's edge. I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon him. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
Okay, so I got breaded up, that's good.
What I can help you with? Would that the prophecy had been a bit more specific, eh?
It is selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know. But there is aught I would ask your help. Might we speak a moment? My thanks. It is a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayer. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are concealed. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I got to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now? 'Twas me. I just want... Forgive me.
So he was running from the dragon. The dragon was at the shore, so... Maybe I'll find it here. Maybe the opening cutscene would show me where it ended up, but... Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you not to like start breaking random shit. That's what I do when I play a JRPG, but... Just cause I be doing it, mean I want him doing that. Yeah, I'll take a little bit, but I don't want motherfuckers to start calling me like a thief and shit. Okay, so now we doing some Kingdom Hearts Kyrie chores and stuff. Watch. I pull up later on, they're like, stop! You have violated the law! People started telling me my stolen goods are forfeit and stuff. I wonder, this food I have in my inventory, will it rot? I mean, I might as well like take all this stuff because it's like it's been thrown out because of all the chaos. I don't think people are gonna come back to get it anytime soon. Like I ain't going back near the water and shit. That's what they'll be thinking. I like how they're not even pretending these guys aren't like NPCs. Devoid of thought. Oh, he's from the realm of NPCs.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz I need a favor. I need more of the one you see. The more you can find, the better.
I know some like quests expire, and if you have a run with them, it'll get even worse. But you can fail certain quest lines too. This dude is on some shit. Crazy to think about that I'd be playing Tales of Hysteria right now if I could actually stream that. It almost feels like I wasted some money buying that joint.
The chief said, if so, that's not something I know how to heal. There must be a way.
It's well peaceful, this place. It seems Kina keeps it tidy.
Okay, so he's familiar enough with Kina to know her name, and that just implies that we're having conversations. Like I'm really treating my pawn buddy well, giving him the daily info on my life. Oh, the running down animation, like her foot movement is kind of painful to look at. Someone's gonna get pissed off with how I'm doing shit right now. Okay, that's in. Okay, this is where we got NPC. Where would the book even be found? The book with like the prayer text. Fishmonger. So he's selling fish. I mean, they got fishermen, people who catch the fish, so there'd naturally be people who sell the fish. I mean, naturally. Yeah, I really want to find those scriptures. Oh, dear. I've been checking around here. Fisherman's home. Your house. Chief. I wonder if I can remove waypoints. This will probably be the least interesting stream series I've done, but this is how I go about playing open world games. And evidently this seems to be one of them. Although it's an open world game, it doesn't seem to have user created content like Skyrim, Radiant AI and stuff. Okay, so if this is my place, then I can take as much as I want. Okay, my load is gonna change.
Is this your home, Arisen?
That's right. Okay, remove it with triangle. So, Stella's, Yola's house. I guess I'll just go to the end. Oh, it's got a jingle.
There's talk of monsters emerging from the shadows all along the shore. Nasty things too. The bride. You say they're many, yet one, whatever that means. Seems this bride can be best of what's more. Not to do with avoid one's edge.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of Platonism. And, the one in the many.
It's a mercy. I only wish I had more.
So I don't got lantern money. I do like her cleavage. I don't know why. So why does the headpiece change? Cures.
I only wish I had.
Okay, I think I'll just head out right now. So this game have a level up system? Or am I just gonna have to buy loot?
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
Okay, so should I just hand her them flowers already? Yeah, I guess I'll go and hand out them flowers. So far, I wonder, is this like a traditional like Western RPG where you gain level ups and then you dump the stats into stuff? Okay, I gotta find... So I'm gonna have to sell some stuff if I want another night at the inn. I wish there was like a hint as to like where this kid dropped the book. Okay, so he acknowledges he's not human. Oh, this is some interesting music.
It was me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran.
I tried to go back and find the book, but I was...
just wanted to look at it. Forgive me. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran.
So it's gotta be somewhere around the church area. I'm not gonna steal from like headstones, like that's grimy. What is it, like strip clubs at night? People party hard. I just stole from a church, that's grimy, but didn't mean to.
I am newly come, but I cannot.
Like it or not, it remains in the village. That's what the blurb basically said. So the thing is, he's not gonna tell me where he like
It was me. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious. Forgive me. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it.
So he drops it as soon as he ran. So where was he when he dropped the book? I mean, he wasn't inside anywhere when he dropped the book. And I don't think he'd drop it in the water, because then just forget about it. It's done. Because there's like, I don't know, some hidden dungeon. But yeah, that is a good question, because, you know, you would want well water. You know, I never tried going through here, so let me give it a shot. Brine, is that like another word for dragon? Like, I know about worm. Huh, what is that? Then again, if this was a game made during the PS3 era, they probably couldn't do a Final Fantasy 16. I don't even think the PS4 could do a Final Fantasy 16. Moldy carrot. Oh, wait.
Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the shore? I recall seeing some. The eve of the last full moon.
I thought maybe there'd be an exchange pertaining to the book. I mean, I want to help that dude out. I mean, abandoned buildings are havens for a lot of stuff like that, even now.
Should see us there.
Let me look for flowers and stuff.
Take heed to the markers that appear on the map, or over the
Okay, that's some like video game mass advice. He didn't even try to be subtle about that. He's like, look at the user interface. Okay, I think we got enough flowers to fulfill that other side quest, but as for the buck, man, I might just have to look it up. Oh, man.
Wounded need medicine, cousin. The mixed I ask you this favor because I trust. Wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on that. I ask you this favor. It hurts.
I guess I got a nice soul shot of her, but I'm looking at the souls of someone who's like really beat up. Okay, so
Where do the curing flowers? Have you had a look by the shore? If not now, by night perhaps. I recall seeing some, the eve of the last full moon.
the eve of last full moon. I'm gonna just look. Soaked it to the bone, man. Just think about a berry.
Have you had a look by? I recall.
Curing flowers.
Where do the have you? I recall.
Why did the color on her thing change?
Gathering ingredients. You often see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I'm fain to brave the roads these days. Just see you're not injured yourself, good fisher. You'll not find sunlight except by day.
I guess I can go later on. I like that advice. It's
To the encampment. This path should see us there. What are the flowers? We mustn't keep them away. Seems we're most likely to find them. Beast! Goblin!
traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
Okay, got a lot of cape. Okay, that plant right there isn't useful.
The flowers which bloom by day favor the roots of large trees.
So I know there's flowers that bloom by night, but
Hold on. This looks interesting. Are you all right, Master?
oh, Rook was taking that. So he's finding like good stuff. Sunbright. So first I need to collect Sunbright. I hear goblin noises.
What's that?
road will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
So I wonder when I'm gonna level up. Okay. Details, offensive status. .338 out of 486, so I think just 2 more battles with some goblins and I'll be set. Did I level up out of that? Let me check. Oh, I went the wrong way. Hopefully he doesn't yank my chain. Man.
Well sturdy this place. Please don't overdo it.
Okay, so I did gain a level up from that.
Guardsmen and other folk. This your hometown, is it not, Arisen? We'll not find sunlight except by day.
Gathering in greed, you are just...
Wounded need them, I are. Ah, brought the rest of them, have you? Why, thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine.
The injured will die without those flowers. Are your travel preparations complete? I am beneath. The monsters grow bold upon. I do not. Then you. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a bit. So be it. So many names.
I'm so rude, I didn't just say excuse me or anything, I just moved out the way.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. Have you found aught? Careful! A goblin!
So where would I find it on the shore? Moonglow.
Let's take a look around. The view extends for leagues along the shore.
Goblin!
Good thing he did that Hail Mary for no reason. Odd is a very interesting way of saying stuff.
Wolves hunted packs! Burn them!
Okay, well... Curative... Man, at least in that fight I had to like heal myself because I wasn't blocking. I was getting ganked. I mean, this game is eventually gonna get difficult, so... Eventually I'm gonna have to know how to play it, and people do complain about the difficulty in this game.
We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night. But don't worry, I am here. We share these roads with town pillars, guardsmen, and other folk.
Oh man.
We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night.
Wounded them, aye. Aye, that's the moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good. That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them gone so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
Okay, so that's pretty much that side quest over and done with.
Thank you, Squid. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it. Seems a fair place to rest. Why not avail yourself and give you a rest?
His voice actor sounds familiar.
They've wares to
Oh,
sell me.
hello. It's I only wish I had more.
So it offers only like a couple more points in defense, but it's made of cannabis, so I guess I'll just tools. This offers like a little more. These resistances, Never gone up this way before. Well, I've gone down it at least, but oh, now he's just jacking stuff from graves. Okay, grave robber.
Trust me, I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it. But the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him?
From day to night, this area
I mean, compared to like informing someone that their sibling is dead, or, you know, their big bro, and you know, taking care of people who are sick. Yeah, this dude needing to find out where he dropped his like text that he stole, like it's not as big of a deal to me. I'm sure the church can provide you another one. I mean, I'm sure I can like look it up, but it's not that big of a deal. I had to do a lot of editing today for that's a good ass question actually. There's a couple of flasks. Yeah, I hear them goblins. The voice is becoming more faint though. I already copped one ore. Well, the floor is yours. Take me to where you want me to go.
we are near a wheatstone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me. Must be here.
Ought to say.
We are near a wheatstone, if memory serves.
Well met, Arisen. We speak to you from across great distances. The Pawn Legion has awaited. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen. For they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats. The power to quell and tireless spirit of self-improvement runs the strength to lead the Legion. Greg, show it now.
A wheatstone. Strange power emanates from within. Shall we search the area?
Searching the area seems like such a old school RPG thing to do. in like this waymarker game, it's just saying I messed around with shit for a while. But then again, some of these side quests are like old school RPG type things, which is annoying to say. I don't really like side quests in RPGs. That's why I appreciated not having them in Trials of Mana.
The beast comes! Hurry!
There may be prowling monsters about.
I mean, compared to a lot of open world RPGs, the combat here isn't that bad. Certainly better than Skyrim and Final Fantasy 15. So we're doing just some limbs targeting stuff. Okay, now it just feels silly trying to do all the Shadow of Colossus stuff on it. The sound of seagulls just gives me a big SpongeBob vibe. Oh man. Not gonna front with you. If this is how Final Fantasy 16 ends up, but just like more DMC-ish, I'm not sure how I'll feel about that. Oh wow. So once you like make your peak and start descending, that's when you can do a triangle hit. Maybe I can do that combo instead. That'll do me better.
Times are hard.
all you need? We are an end first and foremost, but we can safeguard your belongings or aid in learning new skills. Have your pick, any you like. What will it be today?
Okay, so it has like a Suikoden type skill system. Flying foes to the ground, okay. Cuts a broad swath with the blade while falling back to avoid attacks. Okay, this could probably be good for like juggling people. Oh, when I bring out the shield, he gets nervous as hell.
With that, you are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion to the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships, and aid you in every endeavor.
Okay, I'm gonna bring another girl with me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with something weeb-ish, but I don't mean that she'll necessarily look it. Again, I keep forgetting. There you go. Oh, this music is heat.
fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
Honestly, she looks cooler with the cloak on. So I'm breaded up now.
Ah, a master and his pawns. You'll be quite the force. Come the day you learn to fight as well. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat.
Is that Jiraiya?
Should you wish. The man of the enlistment corps never took away. Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master. Well, you'll complete 3 forms. Each serves to hone a different... If you find the task too difficult, there are other forms here. You can choose them. The first task is carrying freight. All the lot of them before my count. You're free to choose your company, but in many hands, lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
Sorry, Jiraiya, but this is not getting the Rasengan, learning Rasengan in terms of training, or walking on water, or doing the Kuchiyose no Jutsu.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that. Next is combat training. You'll face my scarecrow army here. A large group will be of help again. A company will begin as soon as you'll set about to. Well done. Right. There, one falls only to steel and brute force. The other only to men. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, there will begin, well... Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
I think I made her voice too deep. I mean, it really just doesn't fit, but I really like the deep voice because like the battle cries are so like aggressive sounding. But hey, I made bread, so I'm just gonna get better loot and like it or not, it remains in the village. Oh man. I have a feeling this is gonna be the type of game where I'll be thinking about it in my dreams and stuff. I mean, the Persona games are like that. Same with Skyrim and Dragon Quest XI. Oh, I hear some monster noises.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time.
I'm about to give the lady with the bob some type of like westernized name to make up for Suki. The reason I chose Suki was because of like I was thinking of Final Fantasy Versus 13 and how Noctis kind of got replaced with Gyozora, so it would stand to reason that the new Stella would be Suki.
Are you come to lead the pawns in quest to Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung on fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain audience with the beast, while yet they live. Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
Oh, you know about the book, Suki?
Gives me chills just to think of it. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid it well for fear of the dragon. Let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. A lucky thing. A queer ground. There's aught down there. You'll not see me going back down there. What? You mean to go down there? Alright, hero. If you're set on going, take this with you. It should have some use to it left. I'll not soon forget your bravery, cousin. Pray, just come back alive.
I guess it's the least you can do.
What's this about Kent? I only wish I had more.
Okay, that sword should really add to my damage. But hopefully, because I know this plays more like an old school RPG. I don't think enemies really like scale. The enemies there aren't like end game level. Well, from Hunter x Hunter rules, you want to go right first.
Are you all right, Master?
They should really be blocking around now.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Are you all right, Master? We'll have to jump our way across.
I hope friendly fire isn't a thing here. That's why I've been reticent about like slashing around. Okay, got my healer back. Okay, well, I pretty much used every item I could for that one.
All right, Master? I shall restore you. All right.
So I got poisoned with something.
Master.
We accidentally got their meth lab.
Stop with the weakness. We have triumphed.
And since they try to kill us, let's just jack their shit. Honestly, the meth lab would have probably killed them more than the dragon.
What's that? I'll take that.
Or the alligators, which make up the side quests. They're probably just ignoring the alligators because that would have probably killed their asses. Yeah, but blocking in this game, like, If you don't got the stamina for it, you'll just get yanked back. So that meth lab was like not too far from these guys in their military base. I don't want it to turn when I turn. It's an annoying map feature. Okay, we can take like as much. Yeah, let's just gather as much fruits as we can. It's weird, like when you do basic attacks, like trying to cancel into a jump is actually pretty hard. When you start striking an actual enemy.
Or there, dear. Now, let us talk about.
Throw it at an adversary to douse them.
Now, let us pray. Call again.
Okay,
Now, let us talk. Now, let us talk.
hold on, hints.
Now, let us talk. Okay, call again.
Okay, so how much money do I got on me right now? I still got plenty of bread on me.
Mercedes. I've heard talk of them. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are clumsy. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic makes you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? As you will. Okay, like a snake monster. So do we fight or do we run?
Okay, that ended up working. That symbol seems familiar. Was it branded by Berserk Reddit?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friends. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke.
This lady is fine. Arisen looks like she's stoned as shit.
I see better now from whence the legends arose. The judgment, swift footwork? Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital, but the Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the defense army. I cannot say what the price may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with your cart. I dare say you will have no trouble catching up. What? You have some time is scarce.
I gotta turn in the other quests I did, so...
She was said to leave the village in search of what for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl in the wilds.
That's an escort mission, and I remember a guide saying to watch out for one of them. It's like higher leveled. Oh, that's cool. If you do a dash and then let go of the stick and jump, it keeps your momentum. Okay.
You've slain them. I think upon it, 'twas my hiding in the well what brought the danger to light. I take no credit, mind. I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well. 'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to defend the land and its people. Honest.
I will learn what to do with this quest.
So many side quests are opening up and stuff. I mean, this seems to be like a town that's like alive, but whatever. I've read the new Bleach chapter, the one that takes place in Hell, pretty much. Not Hell, the beginning of the Hell arc. And it seems like Kubo is in form right now. Anyway, now one of the early things I really liked about Bleach was the lore pertaining to all these afterlives and stuff, which even in stories with a lot of deities, afterlives aren't really, you know, that big of a deal. Bleach is all about it, kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho. But also the slice of life stuff is pretty good, and this is the beginning of an arc. This one shot, it had a really good start. I still haven't seen Burn the Witch yet, the one shot, the anime series, or the seasonal serialization. Which they got seasonal manga now. I think that's awesome. But anyway, the idea that, you know, captain level Shinigami or Arankar, or, you know, those types of souls die, and because they're, you know, too powerful, they mess with the balance of the world, they go to hell. I think that's really interesting.
I cannot. It will be slow. We'll meet at the wake.
And, you know, it's interesting seeing Ichigo go up against Xylopro Grants. He acts like himself, he still looks like himself, just a little edgier, which, you know, and he's evidently more powerful, as he wasn't one shot by Ichigo immediately. Although Ichigo was mostly like defending himself and listening to what Grants was saying. The whole implication that captain level Shinigami can like come back to life, end up in hell, and, you know, have these new powers depending on, you know, if they're hollows, like, you know, their hollow hole becomes a halo. And I'm sure Shinigami also get like some type of transformation too. I didn't expect to like, get into a random battle with like fiends. I might have to like do this all with like a guide next time. Yeah, closing distances. Can I knock him up with that?
It's weak to fire.
Mind the depth of the water, Arisen. Says the person.
Follow this road north and we'll hit Grand Soren.
You made it. We make for the capital. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant. Keep close, Arisen. The Duke will have no use for you today.
Okay, so we're off to a fetch quest, escort mission. But yeah, the implication of the arc is really cool. I like the idea of potentially having to fight a bunch of all these weird matchups from dead guys, Ulquiorra especially. Someone brought up Geen, and yeah, the idea of Geen coming back, all these other characters. It serves an interesting advantage because when you think about it, early Bleach, there wasn't a lot of death. So now all those like dead characters can potentially come back for better matchups.
Watch both ground and sky for threats.
A bird, perhaps. This pass is a nest for every manner of foul beasts. No man can say from where they strike.
Good thing I got that ability. Good thing it was just the harpies, because if like some other enemy type were to pop up. Friendly fire is a possibility.
It's hard to see what lies ahead.
Keep watch for falling with a woman's form. Out ahead, Captain.
Are they like dead, but going through like a weird rigor mortis process?
Fallen rock bars the path.
Stay at the cart side.
Nice if we can give this thing a curative. We should heal this bolting's wounds. I turn to shadows. Oh, that thing is recovering its health slowly.
What sort of place is Grand Sword? I am eager to see it.
I don't know, but is it over there, or is that just a halfway checkpoint? We're goblin.
There's no end to them!
There, goblins.
I'll heal your wounds.
We're not far now, men. Keep marching.
So we got a bunch of ore. We could probably use that to upgrade our gear.
This is the final waycastle before Grand Soren. Onward! Goblin!
Good. We've come this far safe. Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Soren's gates, men.
Thank you, Suki. That dude caught me lacking.
I'll strike the blow in! Their kind hates ice and fire both!
There ahead! Grand Soren is in sight. We are nearly there, men. Now march!
I like that little combo she be doing.
Wait for an opening. Counter after they strike.
Collecting all this herb. I mean, this is an open world game, but it's not like Skyrim where I struggled to figure out how I'm supposed to get to the next town. I'm just hopping over mountains I can't climb. You know, the road just keeps taking you to the next town you gotta get to. So just follow the road. And there's like occasionally like a splitting path I see. Where'd the carriage go? Okay, let me not try to end my own life. Like another character I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch to. I mean, I obviously want to see a rematch between Ichigo and Grimjow. They're gonna bring his ass back to life. Ukitake versus Shunsui would be cool, especially if we could see Ukitake's Bankai while he's in this form. The fact that just going back to Bleach, Ichigo's son is like putting people on to like going to hell and stuff like that. Like, oh, you can go here and you'll be safe. And it's like the gates of hell with a skull on it. Ichigo, not Ichigo, Kenpachi versus Yamamoto.
Rest up, men. I may call the castle directly to offer my report to his grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men! Step lively!
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do. My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about the Kiri Gratso, their kinds woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
I feel more familiar with this place now.
Oh, this track is pretty lively. Reminds me of like the OST for that like 4th Spyro game. A PS2 one, Enter the Dragonfly. Yeah, I'd like to go to, well, hold on, but someplace where I can, you know, get new skills and stuff.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village at the southern shore? You
wise choice. I have long seen Salomek's grimoire. It is said, the book itself, I would not read.
No doubt you were filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair. And why? Because mankind e'er fears that which it does not understand.
I can picture all sorts of treasures being on here. But yeah, I definitely want to see a lot of weird matchups. Kuro Tsuchi versus Xylopro again, or maybe Xylopro going up against some type he's never fought before. Baragon. I'd like to see what his new look is now that he's in hell and stuff like that, and his hollow hole is like filled up. I mean, his like last defeat was kind of cool. Oh, they're taking money from that?
We don't deal in the like of grimoires here. We're in honest buying. Yes, they're more like to have it. Take all the time you like. All the time you like. Do come again.
I've learned what to do in this place.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to really look at this map accurately. I want to get to an inn or someone who can just like help a motherfucker like me out. Okay, let's see. Heavenward Lash.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save up. So far, this is a pretty different feeling game from what I expected, but I shouldn't be surprised. Next time I stream, I might do like a read along. Let me see. No, that'll be like way into the future, actually. Like Thursday of next week. But I guess I want to give my thoughts out on Bleach because that was a really good chapter. And you know, I don't know when the next Bleach chapter is gonna happen, but it's probably gonna take place a year from now, because you know, season 2 of the mangas for chapters for the next volume for Burn the Witch is coming out. Volume 2. I'm feeling that. I might get into Burn the Witch just so I can be a better fan for this new Bleach Hell arc. And you know, it's kind of cool. What other matchups was I thinking of? What other matchups? I definitely want to see Ichigo show us his new stuff, since a lot of people theorize that his, you know, old school classic Zangetsu, which he has right now, is just his unsealed blade, and he's finally strong enough that he can, you know, master his own Reiatsu to the point that he can use it like that. And that's, you know, pretty badass to think about. You know, a lot of people are curious why Karui is able to go into Shinigami form at will. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's been your boy Mr. 107, and Noxia Make